You good?
Test,
I thought
test.
we were good. That was the first time I got a Wi-Fi notice was as you said, "Are we good?" But I think we're
I
good.
know it went granny for a second, then went back to normal.
4, 3, 2,
5,
1.
4, 3.
Free.
Let us heads. We are back with another edition of Please Let Us Golf, the podcast. This one's going to be a little fun. We had a blowout
Yay.
podcast last week. We took on Aaron Hills. We did a deep dive like no other available. We're a little winded still from that, so we're gonna dial it back. We're gonna do a fun draft. We like the Olympics golf draft. We're gonna do it again tonight. What are we doing? Build a golfer, super golfer, whatever you want to call it, the Captain America, the serum shot, whatever you want to dub it as. We're going to go 5 rounds. Everyone's going to select a driver, iron, wedge short game, putter, and swag/aesthetic. 5 categories. 5. Let's get it for the camera. 5. Who can make the best golfer possible with a couple business rules, modern current players only. And if a player gets drafted, they're off the board for every category. So we're going to go deep into this list to try to make this super soldier. So boys, this might get a little wild. I'll try to keep us on the rails. I'm going to be taking some notes over here. If you hear any typing, it's just that the Yeti's picking it up. I'm going to be doing a little clicking over here. But before we get started, let's do our warm-up. Before we go golf, what do? Everyone's got their own warm-up. We need a warm-up here. Golfberg, how'd you interact with golf this last week?
I actually have a decent story to tell about golf this week. I am at my home course. Wasn't that this week? I think it was this week. Time's a flat circle. I had the best par 3 day of my life. Literally, all 4 par 3s looked like they could go in. And I was within 6 feet on all of them. The greens were punched, so I went 2 for 4 on birdies. The other 2 should have went in. They
You
slid
preempted
out.
the question. Okay, 2 for
Right,
2
but
under on
punch
par
greens,
3s. That was sick. Yeah.
which also could have affected a bit of a rollout because a couple times they were cut into the hole and just kind of stayed where they were. Super soft right now, but just man, that was fun. I don't do that very often. I'm usually chipping on par 3s, and so that was cool.
Cool. Awesome.
Fun golf
Adam?
week.
Yeah, so I have not played since our Wisconsin trip. Last week I did go out and hit some balls at the range. I did do that. I'm really searching with the driver right now. I found myself getting my tool out and changing the loft on my driver and taking it up, taking it
Oh
down.
yeah, I forgot you could do that.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna want to
wish
do
I
that.
forgot that you could do that because
God, had the
I'm not
wrench
sure if
out.
that's helping or not. But yeah, we got to figure out the driver. You know what? The driver's 5 years old. Maybe just time to hang it up. R.I.P. the old Callaway Sub-Zero.
You go to a fitting.
Yeah, I need to do that. I just don't want to go to one of the big box store fittings. I want to do it right. I want it to be outside too. I don't want to get on a simulator inside where I can't see where the ball's going. Don't want to look at a screen. I want to get outside. I want to launch them.
I hear you, man. Let's talk offline of some options for that. So it's actually a pretty good segue
You can see where my
uh,
head is with golf right now.
I got a
I
nice
get it.
little teaser reel working on for a outdoor fitting at a premier destination, but more to come on that. So a good segue back into me. Little cheating. A little more than a week ago, I actually played in our club championship, where I had a awesome opening round in some of the most difficult conditions that you could play in this area. I was in the final group. Let's just say I hit the full eject button pretty early in that round, and that led me into this week of working on some driver mechanics. I think on our practice pod, I bragged about how I never practiced my full swing. I think that came to bite me a little bit on the Sunday round, where alligator arming the driver in residential OB territory is a little tough. So, but I've been grinding
I'm
this
not
week.
gonna ask you what you shot to because I know you think that's the dumbest question in golf.
Let's just say I had a 12-stroke knot improvement from
Classic.
Saturday to Sunday. So But I'm very proud of that first round.
I just
But
gotta say, there's nothing more unenjoyable about golf when you don't know where your tee shots are going.
oh man,
You can
oh
be terrible at every other aspect. If your tee shots are, I mean, you're starting behind the 8 ball there. It's the worst.
and it's also good when your phone's getting blown up in the middle of the round. How's it going? It's like, I hit 4 balls out of bounds in the first 6 holes. That's how it's going. But anyways, but that led me to doing some grinding this week. Went back and actually started launching some at the range, and hey, it was feeling good by the end of the week. So that being said, cool warm up. I feel good. I feel good. I feel like I went through my actual warm up. We're on the first tee now. We are going to build a golfer, but first thing we got to do, we got to spin the wheel. So those listening that isn't going to view, this is above board. We got the wheel here. This thing has, we've gone
When you
on trips based on this wheel. Who's staying with who's
when you
getting the
said
best.
when you said the first thing we gotta do, I thought you were about to say we have to thank a sponsor.
We got to thank us. Yeah, we're going to thank
The wheel.
wheelofnames.com, who selected Andrew Goldie
All right,
himself.
yeah. See, this keeps
Wheelofnames.com.
happening.
All right, number 2 is going to be
If this is
do.
Aaron, this is rigged. It's so rigged. It's so rigged.
Aaron's second, Adam's third. Well, that means it's
So
it's
rigged.
What's
snake
wrong with
draft.
that, Adam?
There's really not, because it's snake draft, so that just means Adam's going to get
Okay.
back to back. Aaron will always be the jam to our bread.
I
So
love
I'm
that.
a middle
I love,
child. I get it. I'm very comfortable in this.
I
one.
love taking 2 running backs back to back.
I hear you, dude. I'm a. Woo! Mm.
I love being
All right,
number
let's do
2.
this. So got a little sip of I have to cut that. Got a little sip of
Of what?
Yeah, what are we drinking?
well, I don't know, man. Well, it's Russell's. I do have it on the rocks, but great. Yeah, so anyways,
I wish I had cherry Coke Zero.
I know that would be good. All right. So again, little reminder on the rules. So it's 5 rounds, but you can tee up any of the 5 categories: driver, iron, wedges, short game, putter, swag, aesthetic. Yeah, dude, flash that. Let's do another brand that we're not getting paid for. Who else can we? This hat, Imperial hats. Your Imperial hat looks fantastic, Aaron.
Thank you.
Yeah, we like that.
We'll blur that out. I was trying to show the plug
stickers?
sticker. The plug
Okay.
sticker.
Gotcha.
It was the OG sticker too.
OG or the real ones. Only the real ones know about the OG plug sticker. Still got like 50 of those, so maybe that'll
You know
be a
what?
legacy
Actually,
item.
shout out to Imperial. It's always like 5 weeks to get your hat, and 2 weeks later, it's there every time.
It's
The
classic.
under promise, over deliver is excellent by them.
Yeah, that is definitely business 101. All right, so I got first pick, round 1. I can choose any of the categories I want.
But once you pick that category, we're in that category.
Nope, you can bounce to whatever category you want. You can pick whatever you want in your round. The world is your oyster. But this is going to get wild because guys are going to start getting off the board pretty quick. This also could be a disaster. So we're about to find out.
No one's going to pick anyone I want.
Call me vanilla, but
You're
I'm
Mr.
taking
Practical.
Rory effing McIlroy and his driver. I don't give a shit about what anyone's gonna. I don't care what's happened under. I'm taking the 330 ballistic missile off the tee, and I'll figure out the rest of my team. Round 1, Goldie over to Mr. Golfberg.
Okay. You know what? Strategically speaking, since you went driver, I'm going to go driver because I need to lock in my guy now that Rory's off the board. And I'm going to go with literally one of the most exciting shots in golf, and that's John Rahm's driver.
Oh,
anytime he loads up, I need to pay attention. There's just something about it. It's a nuts looking swing. He takes it back halfway like he's chipping and then hits it 370 yards. He's a maniac. Ton of emotion every time, right? He's just, anyway. So I'm going to lock in John Rahm, driver.
Hell yeah. Adam?
Really? You guys?
Oh, really? Shit.
It's Scotty's irons?
Oh.
The
Tell
guy,
us about it.
the guy
I've
is literally ball striking it better than anyone since Tiger.
Haven't heard of him.
We're going. He is overrated. We'll feed everyone back to that last pod a few weeks back. But He's hitting it better than anyone has since Tiger. Yeah, I mean, you got to go Scotty Irons.
If you
What are we
believe,
doing?
if
Rory
you
Driver?
if you believe data golf.
It
All
just
right.
feels boring.
I think
No offense.
it's very boring. Definitely passes the eye test though, and the data golf test.
Well, Mr. Boring, you get the back-to-back into round 2, so
Oh man,
you
I'm
went
not.
really outside the box with that Scotty
I can
pick with
go
his
anywhere
iron.
now.
Yeah,
Like I can just pick
yeah.
anything.
Well, yeah, but Adam's going first in
Mm.
round 2. So
Oh,
I am gonna go ahead and take Mr. X-Man off the board for putting.
Xander,
who?
Xander
Schauffele.
So
Do
your
you
team
have?
is starting
You have?
Scotty slash Xander.
I think you said for
Good work.
putting.
for putting.
You think you didn't want to say his full name because you kind of botched his last name last time you tried to say it in a pod? I can't remember exactly. You didn't say
That was
Schauffele. You were like Schauffele. No, you
mm-mm.
didn't even say it
that,
cool.
no, that was somebody else.
No, that was definitely you. You're
I
like,
might have been Jewel.
no, it was definitely Adam. All right. So you got Scotty Irons, you got Xander's putter, which again, I know the data says Xander's a good putter, but talk about this like a non-swag putter. Like, I'm good.
I didn't know swag was part of the
I mean,
models for you.
he just makes putts and goes, that's a
That's gonna play really well with our podcast group.
All right. All right. This is great. All right, Aaron, on to you. Who you got? Round 2.
I could go anywhere. I kind of wanted someone to take one of my first picks so I could go second. It's more fun that way. You know what? I guess I'll just go irons.
Okay.
Ludwig.
Oh,
Huh.
So I
Ludwig
have to
Old
have
Bear.
something
see
that
that.
guy does. I think I would have picked him for something, even one of his worst traits. He's
Hmm.
just a ridiculous golfer. One of the coolest swings on tour. I can't imagine having a ball flight that neutral. Like, it's a joke how straight he can hit it. He's a monster. So yeah, I'll take his iron proximity, which I believe is solid.
Well, I
Oh,
know
it's
he's a killer with the driver, but there's something here lately that's been kind of like troubling him. I don't know if it's his irons or maybe it's around the green, but
Well, he's a rookie. He's tired at the end of the season, but I'll take his game.
yeah,
all
it's
right.
fair enough.
So I would love to have Ludwig on my team. I had him eyed as a second round pick, but when in doubt, I'm going straight over the pond to my live brethren.
Mm.
I'm going Brooks Koepka for my irons. I just want, if there's any part of the game that is not boring for me but should be boring, it is iron play. And I want the guy who's just hitting the ball on a string with a foot of curve in the same shot every single time. And that's who Brooks Koepka is. There's a reason why he's the big game hunter. It's not really because of anything else other than that dude can punish a golf ball with his irons. And I'm taking it.
We love Brooks.
We do love Brooks,
We
but
love Brooks and Majors.
but I'm trying to make a super golfer. I don't want a super golfer to win TPC Craig Ranch. I'm trying to build a golfer who's going to go dominate on any type of golf course in the world.
Okay, you didn't say
I'm
where we were
building the
playing.
future of golf, but yeah, that's Koepka's also a good choice.
All right, so we're 2 rounds in. I got Rory's driver. I got Brooks's irons. I'm leading off round 3. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. Okay. Ah. I have I'm cheating here a little bit, guys. I got some data golf pulled up.
What?
I know. That seems a little cheap, right? What's my heart say? You know what my heart says? I kind of went after this guy in the overrated pod, but I was very specific as to why. Give me the mangy dogs putter. I'm taking Mr. Cameron Smith. Come back home. We didn't hate you. We never said we hated you. I just said there were specific reasons why I had you slated as overrated, but we know what your superpower is. It is that silky, silky smooth putting stroke. So I'm going Cam Smith with the putter.
I'm so mad that I didn't take Cam now for putting.
Yeah.
Wait, He's on Live. He's not on my radar.
I know, dude. That's why I had Data Golf pulled up. You had the crooked OWGR,
You don't have the Live app?
You had the crooked OWGR pulled up and forgot about all our guys.
I'm a PGA Tour fanboy.
What can I
Adam,
say?
you got to go to live.com. Get
You gotta
yourself on that app.
download the
sign up.
CW.
I've heard this.
They have a
site.
newsletter. You can be in the Sergio Garcia fan club. You got to get in there.
Okay.
So it's
all right.
my pick.
Yep.
I think I'm all set on 2 or 3 categories. One guy I just need to get, even though there's no chance you guys would get him. But for wedges, you know who I want? You know who I still want? Not only one of the best ever to do it, but still the smartest guy in golf, Phil Mickelson. And I think his wedges are going to just age well. He's an absolute maniac. He knows everything going on. We've all seen that video talking to David Faraday where he says 27 different things that are going through his head anytime he's analyzing where a wedge is going.
Yep.
I give anything to have a brain like that. It's just not possible. And he's still good as hell. So I'm going Phil Mickelson.
Damn, dude. These Live is getting represented in the Build-A-Golfer. How about that?
By the way, what video was his? Secrets of the Short Game? I mean, I watched that religiously back in whenever that 2003.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. All right, Adam, over to you. So round out round 3. We just came off a nuclear pick, Phil Mickelson. Really, really classy. So what you got?
I'm going to stay in the wedge category, and I know I'm going to get some eye rolling from you guys, but I can't leave my guy off the list. We're going Jordan Spieth. This guy out of bunkers, out of rough. He's experienced it all. He can get up and down from anywhere.
Oh, my God.
Spieth, ride or die. He's my guy.
God, I thought he was going to be your aesthetic, you guys that Team Under Armour. I thought that was ride or die, but I get it. He's a great wedge player.
He was on the list for aesthetic. I came close. But I got back-to-back picks here.
You got back, yeah. You got
I feel good.
All right.
I'm not going driver because you guys already took driver off the board. I'm gonna save that one for last. We're gonna go.
I was gonna say you do know the rule. Like eventually you do need to pick one, but okay.
Yes.
You're going swag. Okay.
Let's
I'm
do
going
it.
swag.
Okay.
I'm going swag, and I'm going with Mr. Max Homa.
See, I'm gonna have to pull the Jewish card here and say it's kind of not fair.
That's
I knew you guys wanted him. I just got
the
done
real
watching
thing you've ever done.
I'm watching a show with my wife right now on Netflix from with old Seth Cohen from the OC. Amazing show. It's really awesome to watch with a girlfriend or spouse or significant other.
The one about the rabbi?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, you're watching it?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I'm really into it. It's like pulls at some weird emotions. So that being said, Adam, why Max Homa?
Man, he's just a cool cat, I just love how he handles himself on the golf course. And here lately, these team events, gosh, man, he is just an absolute vibe on the course. Both Ryder Cup and President's Cup these past couple of years. I just love his vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I hear you, man. He's about as fiery as it gets. All right. Aaron?
I respect
Mr.
the pick.
Golf. Yeah, definitely respect.
Yeah, I'll stay in the swag category. And I'm gonna go. This was a really, really, really easy pick for me. I'm going Jason Day. I love it. I love everything about how this guy does it. First of all, awesome accent. His swing looks excellent. Obviously, great putter. Dress is awesome. I love the Malvin thing. I'm throwing that out there to Malvin. I'm a PNW guy. You might want to get ahead of the curve on the Golfberg brand, but I'd be all about a partnership with Malvin. Yeah, I just like his whole thing. Cool demeanor, never gets too heated. He's a winner too. So yeah, Jason Day.
Is it Malbon or Malbon?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Exactly. we might have another. Exactly. It's a potato situation.
Yeah.
So we don't fact check ourselves on pronunciation.
You should get some other
where you hail
pants.
from.
Maybe some pants, sweatshirt. I mean, are you?
I tried to get those pants with like the mesh pocket. They weren't selling them. I need a complicated sweater though.
Yeah, you need a complicated pattern out there for complicated golfer. That would be good. So Jason Day is locked in on swag. Max Homa is locked in on swag. That comes over to me.
Stay in swag.
I would for the aesthetic, but I have a home run that I'm going to do for my back-to-back pick here.
Oh.
I'm going to go with my guy, my most underrated golfer, Hideki Matsuyama, for my wedges and short game. People don't realize this guy annihilates the world in strokes gained around the green. We talked about how prodigious he is of a ball striker, but guy's the best in the world getting up and down, just straight up. And that's what you want. It might not be as flashy as Phil, might not be as sexy as a pick of Max Homa, but I'm going with my guy, Hideki Matsuyama. And I'm going to roll right into round 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I saved swag and aesthetic. I struggled with this one because honestly, outside of probably Max was the easy answer. I honestly don't know of a current golfer who I even think is remotely cool. Like this modern crop of golfer ain't that cool.
What about
'cause
Jason Day?
Jason Day is cool, but think about it. He's like an old golfer still. You know what I mean? I was thinking of like who's the guy in their 20s that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna ride for this guy for the next 2 decades. And you know what? I struck out. So fuck it all. I'm going with Mr. Eldrick Tiger
What?
Woods. I'm going with Mr. Previous Nike, Mr. Sunday Red, the ultimate golf nerd, which kind of fits back into me of if I'm going to build a golfer, how is Tiger not going to be on the team? He's still playing as infrequent as it is. He's still making a run at majors. And guess what? At least he's trying to look fucking cool doing it while all these other goobers just look like, they do the sports psychology, lack of emotion thing, which really bothers me, or they just don't have like a cool forward leaning brand associated with them. So give me Tiger.
He's got the leg sleeve.
Yeah, dude. Hey, Aaron, you're a fan of leg sleeves, so I've cornered that market for you too.
Yeah.
All
Some
right.
of the sickest clothes, one of the best logos, the TW classic. I'm being ironic, but we do love Tiger.
The best. All right.
He's the best.
All right, Aaron.
I do have to wear a leg sleeve.
Oh,
my last one is putting. And this pick may surprise you guys, but after I chose him for my Olympic team, he's only come on stronger. People were like, where is he in the President's Cup? Billy Horschel, Billy Ho. This guy can putt, man. He's got a super impressive short game. And guess what? I talked about 6-footers the other day. I talked about 4 or 5 6-footers. Guess who's number 1 on tour? Billy Ho.
Wow.
Yeah,
Did not
from
know
6
that.
feet. So that locked it down for me when I read that stat. I had an instinct about it. I researched it, confirmed it, locking that in.
Big stat boy.
Guy.
Big stat.
I'm not a big stat boy. I'm an instinct boy. And then I confirmed it with statistics. All around golfer right here. Got the full game.
All righty. All right. Adam, no pressure, but round 5, final pick, on to you.
The driver. We're going to go with the big boy, Bryson.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. How did Bryson not get on anybody's team?
I know.
Because maybe Rory McIlroy, John Rahm, it's like, but yeah, let's talk about Bryson for a second.
Well, not even for like driving. I mean, I could have picked him for putting. He's an unbelievable putter too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, he hits it a mile. Sometimes it's off the planet, but when it's not, I mean, he's wedging it up there. So yeah, I'll take Bryson with driver and Scotty with an iron. That seems decent.
Wow. Damn, dude, that's pretty good. Adam, I want to run through your team real quick. So I'm going to kind of do this in order. So you have Bryson with the driver. You have Scotty with the irons.
Nice.
You have Jordan Spieth with wedges, Xander with the putting, and Max Homa with the swag. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't ran through our teams, Aaron, but that's a pretty goddamn good team. That's a pretty good golfer.
Well, he went 1 and 2 in the world rankings. He just grabbed him.
Yeah, I know, but damn,
I had the third pick.
I think we jacked up letting that Bryson drop to the bottom too there. So okay, well, Aaron, let's run through you. Okay,
yeah,
so you went Rahm driver. Okay, And then you went Ludwig with the irons, so we like that. Phil with the wedges, classic pick.
Give me a break.
You
Billy
went
Ho,
Billy
Billy
Ho
Ho to
with the
sweep him in.
best 6 foot putter in the world, and then you went with Jason Day with the swag. I'll be honest, that's a really good team. I don't know if right off the page it's as strong as Adams. And then
I'm kind of disappointed there's no Jake Knapp on Aaron's team.
I
I was
I
waiting
thought he
for
was
it.
going to
I'm
be the
just trying to
swag guy.
differentiate.
Yeah, I thought he was definitely. Might have to add a round 6 for just like who do you love?
Yeah, we didn't have just overall.
Yeah, so that's potential. So mine, I had Rory with the driver. I like that start. Brooks with the irons. We had
Unreliable.
who do Brooks with the we had Hideki with the wedges, Cam with the putter, and Tiger with the swag. Man, we're gonna have to put
your guys' swags. Mine's the best swag. Let's see who won each category. Let's do that real quick.
okay.
Unless you had anything to say about your picks, you like it as much as the others.
I think Adam's team is probably the strongest on paper, but I don't know if they have soul.
Exactly.
I don't need him to have soul.
And then you
I
gave him
don't
the
know.
Jewish seal approval at the end. It's almost felt fake.
Yeah, this is another
soulless.
Like slapping this has been kosher certified on some bullshit.
This is called passive aggressive anti-Semitism.
You are witnessing this firsthand. Lettuce heads.
Oh gosh. All right. So do you want to rank it by round or by category? By category.
Let's just go. Okay, let's go real quick. Like, yeah, start with driver.
Okay, so
Ron,
driver's
Rory, Bryson. Dead air.
I think think it's me. I think it's Rory.
I'd probably agree with that. I think it's Rory.
I agree too.
Just from the standpoint of how much more accurate he is than Bryson.
I agree. Okay. Andrew gets 1 point.
I got 1 point. I just put a point down. I literally wrote down a point for myself.
Oh, he's tallying points. Irons. Who was it?
We don't need to do irons. We know who it is.
Scotty Brooks and
Ludwig.
And Ludwig.
It's obviously Scotty Scheffler.
Okay, Scotty.
No question. I could have picked him.
Yeah.
All right. Wedges. It's Hideki, Phil, or Spieth.
Man, this is really...
I think I win.
We are talking current form, though, right?
Hell yeah, right now. Phil, he just won a major. Was that a year ago?
3 years ago, but
whatever.
It feels like COVID was like...
I watched the videos of him today on golf courses going like, yo, I'm going to put this in the hole. He's mad if he doesn't make it.
Can I say something about Jordan? The thing that's bugged me about his wedges is I think when you're talking around the greens, yeah, his creativity is like Phil level, but man, I just hate that he's never been able to control the spin on those like 80 to 110, 20-yard wedges.
Did we just describe a shot as potentially Phil level?
Yeah.
I think we just answered our question.
I think the data would say it's Hideki, but I'm going to go with Phil just from the legacy pick.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my weight again behind Phil. You?
Yeah.
What do you say, Adam?
When I think of wedges, I don't think of Hideki, but yeah, the data boys love Hideki. I'll go Phil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right, we each got one.
We have a tie.
Oh, shit.
This could be huge. All right. So the next comment was putter. Oh, this one's going to be interesting because I had Cam Smith. Who else do we have in the putter category?
Billy Ho
and
Xander.
Billy Ho and Xander.
Xander, and that's his name.
He's so good.
As good as he might be with putting, he's just so boring and lame. And honestly, I kind of look like him when I'm putting. I know my putting is lame. Like it's that upright. It's very. It's like I don't know, man. I can't roll with Xander on this one.
This isn't.
No one's gonna understand Billy Ho like
I
understand.
Swag or aesthetic.
I know,
and this isn't strictly 6-footers, so we're gonna throw Billy out. It's got to be Xander.
Billy's doing everything else too, bro.
Nobody's putting better than Xander right now.
Billy creeping up.
And if this was like 2 years ago, I would agree with you on the
he got the creep.
I think we're kind of sleeping on that. I mean, Cam Smith's playing like a legacy blade Scotty putter, and it's just here, listen to it, folks.
Mm.
Every single time. All right, we're gonna have to
He's
vote. Let's vote.
putting on like
Golfberg, who you
Pumpkin
got?
Am
Ridge
I the
Green.
tiebreaker?
No, I think none of us have really voted yet. I
No,
was just
because you
kicking it to
voted
you.
for Cam and he
Okay.
voted for you voted for the other. Who
Xander.
was the other guy? I already forgot.
Xander.
Come on. I
You
hate
can
this
still
pressure.
vote for Billy.
I am gonna vote for yeah, I honestly don't I'll take Billy Ho over those guys.
Oh my gosh, we have a tie. All right.
Sorry. I would have
Let's
given it.
let's call Joel like right now.
Yeah, let's call him in.
Will he answer?
No, well, I mean, he might, but
Who can we get on the phone other than my daughter?
we're gonna call someone on the phone at 11 o'clock Eastern time and say, "Hey, no context. Who's the best
Hey,
putter between?"
Call
This is actually
call
really exciting. This is
call
really
one of your
exciting.
dads.
No, hold on. We have a three-way tie. We
Mhm.
just got a tie. So this is actually the real tiebreaker. Whoever wins this one, and I think I'm going to win it,
Is the
wins
swag?
the whole thing.
Are you talking about swag?
Swag's the tiebreaker.
All right, swag aesthetics. So we had Max Homa, stolen from
Tribute.
us. Yeah, Max.
I mean, you guys really are going to go against Max Homa.
Okay, hold on. We're not there yet. We had Max Homa. I had Tiger Woods, and Aaron had Jason Day.
One of the most stylish, cool dudes in golf, and that's not an easy word to throw on anyone.
Is there any points taken away for Jason Day that he's a recent adopter of his style? Because he was a pretty vanilla Adidas,
I think like
pre-Malbon.
me, he has good like structure, good face, always had it within him. He just needed someone else to partner with him and go, hey, I'm going to bring this out of you, and I'm going to make you look right at home in this cool Northwest. The connection to Australia, they're just an ocean apart.
Yeah, just
Look,
nothing says Australia like Seattle.
No, they're Northern California, but still works.
There's some recency bias here with Jason Day with the whole Malbon, however we're saying it. I mean, this is the guy that he's got a glass body. Like half the time he's falling over in fairways, like acting like he's about to die. Like what? There wasn't there. I mean,
he did pass out at Chambers with he had
he can't even
vertigo.
walk.
He had vertigo at Chambers.
I think I remember Bryson getting knocked out by a rope though, long driver over there. So
he's not my swag guy.
All right, you're fine. Good call.
My guy has survived death multiple times. He has put a brand on his shoulders in Nike Golf and then left them to make a Slazenger adjacent logo. It's
it looks like that course logo, Fishburne or whatever.
Yeah, the Fisher's Island, Fishburne Island. But yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know how we're gonna solve this impasse. Besides, if I just go.
Wait, who did Adam pick?
Yeah, who did you vote for? I mean, is that your vote?
All right. I don't think of him as swag.
Did anybody vote yet?
No. I'm not voting for Jason Day.
I'm not voting for Jason Day either, unfortunately.
Should I not be voting for Max though right now? He's kind of like
I'm voting for Max. I'm locking it in.
Thank you. He's not going to forget this.
All right, we're voting for Max. We're writing
Max
it down.
Homa.
So Adam, you have officially procured your second point. So you have won the Build a Golfer fantasy draft. Yeah, this was fun. I did, we were debating, we changed what topic we were going to do. I don't know, 75 times up until 5 minutes before we were going to do this. So it was good. We finally locked one in. Any closing thoughts on the Build a Draft?
If you want to win a contest, pull the Jew card.
That's it.
That works. And when you're with Goldie and Goldberg.
Yeah. Good for you, Adam. You keep is that a friends close, enemies closer type of thing? Enemies. So what does that go? Time
No,
picture
for
that.
sure. I knew what I was doing, but you know,
we know.
Oh shit, that sounded horrible.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. I'm so shook right now.
Yeah.
Been best friends with you for 30
guys,
years.
You guys painting me in this
Look
negative
at it.
light is
I've been playing
unbecoming.
the long game. Well, cool.
Man, so this would be really wild with all-time golfers. We'll have to maybe we'll do that sometime.
Yeah, we'll have to
All
circle
right.
back in the depths of winter. I think that'll be a good one to brush off. All time could get pretty wild. Because there's some. You talk about swag and aesthetic. There's dudes wearing full tuxedos out there.
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Yeah, might need some like multiple picks for like swag.
Yeah.
Maybe some honorable mentions there.
Might need to put the same guy in multiple categories.
No,
Is that possible?
You know that's against the rules.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Well. All right.
There you have it, lettuce heads.
So there you have it. The Build a Golfer fantasy draft is done, and as always, stay plugged.
You're getting our unfiltered thoughts, our real takes on the game we love so much. We hope you're enjoying it.
Comment, like, subscribe.
Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Peace.